Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Augustus, and I'm back again with another episode of Tsukihime. When we last left off, we had a conversation with Arkawade, and, well, not much else. We got some lore dump on Nero, but we already knew all of that, so, nothing was learned. And I think, once we finish the end of this current scene that's playing, we'll probably hit, scene skip parts. So, that'll be a thing. Anyway, let's get back into it, shall we? But does that mean I should leave Arkawade alone and just run away? No matter who she is, she can't move because she protected me. And I can tell her good luck and go home. Arkawade, But it's alright. Even Nero isn't a problem for you. No matter who it is, you can kill anyone with a single blow. Huh? Arkawade says something outrageous, as if it was completely ordinary. Hey, what in the world are you saying? What am I saying? You're going to fight with me, right? Arkawade looks directly at me. Her eyes place all trust in me. But this isn't a joke. Oh, there's a choice here. I'd like to refuse, but no, there's no way I could take on a monster like that. Let's see, this one will... I didn't actually realize we got a choice at this one. Well, we've already seen this one, but, might as fucking well. I refuse. I can't stand up to that monster. She told me to be her shield and watch over her while she sleeps, but I couldn't even do that well. Even if I were to fight with her, I would probably just get in the way. Arkawade. Sorry, but I can't. He's too different. Even if I had fought him, I wouldn't even be able to scratch him. What? Really? I'm not sure where she gets that from, but she tilts her head as if doubting me. I'm glad you think so highly of me, but I can't do it. Our promise was just for me to watch over you for one night. I don't want to have anything more to do with that monster. It may be too late. Nero met you. Even if you were no longer with me, I don't think he would leave you alone. She speaks lightly, as if discussing some third party. What? I blurt out, and then I understand. That vampire Nero is the one killing people in this town. There's no reason for him to leave me alone once I saw his face. But I am faster than Nero. He cannot move during the day, and you're right in front of me, so it's overwhelmingly in my favor. What do you mean? Oh, nothing. I was just thinking if you're going to run away, I would just kill you here. Arkawade smiles as she jokes around, but she also seems serious. I don't think she's actually joking there, Shiki boy. Her smile doesn't fade. She really seems intent on coercing me. You devil. I'm trapped. If I'm going to be attacked either way, then there's no other choice but to help Arkawade. I look up at the ceiling and take a deep breath. Fortunately, that prepares me just a bit for what is to come. Okay, I'm ready. Come to think of it, there was no running away from that time that I met you. Coming this far, I guess I have no choice but to go all the way. I already viewed this scene. Would I like to skip? Yes, I would, and I will do that in just a second. I'm going to take a quick drink, because I'm very thirsty. And I need to put on chopstick, but that's like over there, and I'd have to get up, and we're not going to do that. Let's see. This one is... What do I look like? A waiter? Yep. Skippy. What was this one? Again, what do I look like? A waiter? Skip. Oh! New scene. Finally. Oh! Oh! Yeah. Okay. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, I'm tired. Complain. Oh, we've hit a new scene. We're actually at a very tiny little branch off before we jump back into the main route. Yeah, that's actually quite interesting. Okay. I actually thought this would be a little bit farther away, but nope. 5 minutes in. I'm exhausted. I collapse onto the ground. I fall on my rear and try to keep my body up with my hands. My right hand finally lets go of my knife. Cold. I'm cold. The pain is numbed. It feels almost comfortable. My body is ripped with canine bite marks and beak marks. Well, there's no mistake that I'll probably die like this. Shiki, Arcuade's voice. Run, you're getting targeted, Arcuade shouts as she dashes towards me. Eh? I stare up at the night sky as I sit. There, I see the white moon and the figure of a blue crow. It screams as it falls straight towards me. It drops down to pierce my brain with its sharp beak. I try and stand up to escape, but my body is at its limit. I try to stand, but only end up collapsing on the ground. Because I fall on my back, I get a disturbingly clear view of the crow. It dives just like a bullet towards my face, and with the sound of sliced flesh, it dies right before my eyes. Oh, I just realized something because of where we're cutting in. No more encounters with Nero. That's it. He's done for the rest of this route, of course. And he doesn't appear in any of the next 3 routes, so we're done. Nero's gone. It's Mr. Not appearing in this movie anymore. Hopefully you didn't like Nero too much. The blue crow was impaled by a flying nail which looks like a large sword. It had to come from somewhere above. I look up at the night sky. There is the white moon. And there's someone dressed in black priest-like garments. The figure stands on a streetlight and stares down at me. Despite just being almost killed, I vacantly think that those high-laced boots look really cool. What a dumb thing to think. The figure doesn't say anything. And again, Shiki's not known for, staying on task mentally. Oh, well, we'll get more of that later, I promise. The emotionless eyes resemble the sharp moonlight. The figure really resembles Senpai. My mind swims. Caw! The crow's death cry. I can call like a crow, but I'm not going to do that. That would be very loud to do in the middle of the night. And I close my eyes quietly. I keep bleeding. In my groggy state, I can hear Arcuade and someone else arguing. I cannot leave it to you. I will heal him. A horribly hostile voice. Don't do anything you shouldn't. This is mine, so it doesn't concern you. Arcuade sounds the same too. She sounds the same, but I wish she wouldn't selfishly make me her object. Yes, this certainly does not concern me right now. However, I do not think you can heal such wounds. All you can do is watch him die. Or, do you intend to make this young man one of your subordinates, Arcuade Brunestad? Do you think I would do such a thing? I can hear more than hostility in their voices. There's so much tension, I expect another fight to the death to start. Then please be quiet. With those wounds, he cannot last long. I really hate you. You should just disappear before I kill you. I really hate you as well. You don't need to tell me anything. I plan on leaving once his wounds are healed. I'm having problems doing Ciel's voice. Or this stranger's voice that's totally not Ciel, guys. Wink, wink, wink. But my throat's a bit sore. Allergies and whatnot. I can't make my voice quite that high. You yourself should disappear before I kill you. I can't stand seeing you around. A conversation full of tension and hostility. My mind goes totally blank. Hard. Yeah, it's hard. What's hard, Shiki? I feel something hard against my back, and it causes me to wake up with a start. Hey, Arkawade? I look around. I'm in the park, lying on a bench. I look at the park's clock, and it's past 1 in the morning. I guess it hasn't even been an hour since then. Arkawade looks at me wordlessly. Or maybe it's more like a glare. Arkawade? Arkawade doesn't respond. I don't know why, but she seems really angry. There. For now, I stand up. Oh, my wounds are healed. I was so bloody and cut up, but there isn't a single scar anywhere. There isn't any pain either, as if my fight with Nero was all a dream. God, let's hope not. But that was no dream. Then this must be... Arkawade? Don't tell me you used another part of Nero's body again. No, unfortunately not. It would have been a quick fix, and you would have gotten stronger with it too. But since you killed Nero completely, we could no longer use his body. Really? I guess you healed me in another way then. Wow, I really am back to normal. I don't feel pain or dizziness. Just how in the world did you do it, Arkawade? I don't know. I wasn't the one who healed you. She exclaims and looks away, displeased. It seems that's the reason. But if she wasn't the one who healed me, then just who did? There was another person. Someone who helped me. That woman in black garments who resembled Senpai far too much. Arkawade, where is that person from before? Still looking displeased, she looks away and ignores me. Hey, Arkawade, I'm asking you what happened to that person from before. I don't know. I didn't see anyone. She turns away and pretends not to know anything. Hey, you just said you weren't the one who helped me. If it wasn't you, then who else could have done it? Oh, enough already. I don't know, so I don't know. Oh. It seems she's taking it out on me. In the first place, why are you interested in that person? It doesn't have anything to do with you, right? There is something. It was dark. I couldn't really tell, but that person looked like someone I know. That's just a coincidence. Just forget about that person. If you talk about it again in front of me, I'll get really mad. Ending quickly, she looks away. Why are you so angry? I should be the one getting angry. I just want to know who that person was from before. That's all. Fine. I got it. I won't ask anymore. Besides, our partnership ends here anyway. Isn't it obvious? We defeated the vampire who did as he pleased in this town, so my responsibility's gone now. I have to get back home soon, or Akio will yell at me, and not the fact that we've been gone for the past few days, but that's, we don't need to talk about that. I think it's about time to cut it off, Arcoade. You're right. Now that you mention it, it's already this late, too. Arcoade nods. Alright. I also nod in understanding. I nodded out of understanding, but there's still something lingering. As if I regret parting with her. That's ridiculous. She's a vampire, and I'm a normal human. If I associated with her anymore, something will happen that I can't take back. Bye, Arcuade. Sayonara, bye, yada yada. Raising a hand, I step away. There was a lot of horrible things that happened, but it was pretty fun, too. So, take care of yourself. Yeah, it is late, and you have to get back home. Good night. Till the next time, Shiki. I think she just said something odd. I try to say, "This is the last time, idiot," but I stop myself. Well, there are a lot of problems, but she is quite an interesting person. I speak as if trying to convince myself, but it's the truth. So even if it's just once in a while, I feel like if by chance we got to meet again, it wouldn't be a bad thing. I return to the mansion. It's about 2 a.m, and there's not a single light on in the mansion. I have to sneak in. I climb over the fence and enter the garden. Fortunately, the door is open, and I am able to enter inside without waking anyone. Sigh. I get back in my room and take a deep breath. It's over. I truly feel all the events these past 3 days, all the strange things, are actually finished. Well then, time for bed. I sink my tired body into bed and fall asleep. Now I'm going to take a quick drink. Tasty. Or at least, I intended to. But I just can't sleep. My mind and body are tired, but I can't stop thinking about that figure, and I can't sleep. It couldn't have been Senpai, but she resembles Senpai so much. I couldn't get a good look at her face, so I can't say for sure. So I think it's just my mistake. Tomorrow, I'll ask her at school. Yeah, that's right. I can see her at school any time, so I'll ask her then. Then she can just say, "That wasn't me," and it'll be all right. Alright, that's what I'll do. It's decided. Now then, I just need to read a boring book. I'll probably fall asleep. Oh, these scenes. I actually quite like these scenes. Immortality. If those words are to be a grand reality, it would be one of the things which would define eternity. But in reality, nothing in existence has reached that level. For example, those vampires occasionally spoke in legends are not immortal. After all, they are defective because they require stealing from others to exist. Furthermore, the fact that their supplemental parts have to be of the same species, in this case generally referring to humans, means that they are not versatile at all. They call themselves the transcendent race, but that is not evolution. It is degeneration. That which cannot function independently in perpetuity cannot be called eternal. It is presumptuous to call something immortal if it depends on others to halt its aging. There already exists something close to perfection which can function independently in perpetuity. It feeds on itself and multiplies. It has no such thing as a lifespan. Old cells become food as nutrients, and new cells are produced from it, such as a jellyfish. However, it is only perpetual because it has no intelligence. If having no intelligence is fine, then it is no different from gaining eternity by death. If you want to be an eternal living as human, it is impossible by the method of immortality. Long years destroy the body and wear away flexibility of the mind. Immortality or eternity. I have no attachment to stained immortality. Persistently maintaining individuality makes eternity unattainable. Instead of gaining immortality as a single human, I chose the infinity in which I continue to exist eternally. I see certainly a different approach than I. However, with your method, will you not lose eternity at the extinction of the human race? Your method always requires an unborn child other than yourself. Yes, that is true. But if no other human exists, then I would not be able to confirm my own self. So, if humans become extinct, then continuing to live would be worthless. At that point, my immortality would end. I do not understand your theory. That is far from the thesis of eternity, serpent. No, it is eternity. Fireworks outside. When a time comes to perish, everything should perish. If observers continue to exist, then that means everything is unchanging. If the eternity I embody is temporary until that time occurs, I cannot turn everything into nothingness. Therefore, I will continue living until it happens, although I have found yet another amusement. Is that why you called me? Yes. I will show you a mystic method which allows you to slightly shape what is inside of you. There is something I wish for you to catch using this achievement from the age of the gods, Chaos. Right. He talks to technically, Chaos appears in that. I don't remember if he appears in any further ones, but I'm not going to give him voices because it's not in quotes, so it doesn't count. But anyway, I think this is where we're going to end off this episode. It's been quite some time. I did not get to end episodes off at the day transition. That's fun. That's cool. I like doing that. Nice segue. But anyway, next time we will confront Senpai, maybe. We're going to definitely have to confront Akiya and Kohaku and Hisui about the fact that we've been gone for 3 days, but, well, that's neither here nor there. What really matters is confronting Senpai, confronting Ciel. And I think she's going to have a different response than when we confronted her in the last route. So, or maybe she won't. I don't remember. But anyway, I hope to see you all next time in Tsukihime.